Welcome to the Instant Action Podcast. I'm Crash7800, and with me always,
Dr. Wiley.
How's it going, Big Papa Wiley?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty
Good.
good. Anyway, so welcome back to the Instant Action Podcast. This is the first podcast we've done after the release of the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition on Instant Action.
Still not really Wiley.
You're good. Don't
Okay.
worry. Well, come over a little bit. You're good right there. Don't worry about it. It gives you like a very chic, very mysterious, don't you think? Anyway, we just want to say thank you first of all for turning out, watching the podcast, playing the game. We got a huge response. People playing the game on the blog. We got a huge response. People playing on Instant Action on Facebook. So we thought that we'd come back and answer some of the questions and talk about some of the community things that have been going on around the Secret of Monkey Island.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So you read a lot of the tech blogs, James. Where did you happen to see Monkey Island pop up?
I saw it on Kotaku and Joystick, and somebody told me it was on Destructoid
So it's
and
like-
Shack News.
So really all the major outlets.
All the major outlets.
And what's really cool about that is we're able to check, and people have been playing all over the internet.
Good.
On those blogs and other sites, other fan sites, things like that. So it's very, very exciting. People are playing all over. Something we noticed though in the comments everywhere we went is that you guys have been asking, we get really positive feedback, and people have been asking, why Monkey Island? Is this really what Instant Action is going to be all about? Is these old-fashioned games? These are a lot like the arcade games you guys were working with before you promised us something new. So I mean, you and I, we're both gamers.
Yeah.
I mean, something I hear a lot of is, Monkey Island, especially from younger gamers. What is this Monkey Island game? It's this adventure thing. It's kind of boring. I mean, I think Monkey Island's a classic.
It's a classic. It's hilarious, and it's pretty much, I don't want to say that, but it's like the beginning of good funny storytelling in games.
Right, which is hard to find. Monkey Island really is an important game in the history of gaming, in that it set the way for a lot of funny games and humor in games and good writing in games to become a big part of the story.
True.
So it is a really important game. This is not just some kind of game that we pulled out that was like, oh, look, some game. What a surprise. That being said, it is not a AAA 3D shooter fast-paced game, and I think that's what a lot of you guys were hoping for. That being said, though, this is not the game. We know that this is not the game that you guys wanted. You guys wanted Legions or something a little newer, more fast-paced. We completely get that. We understand it. But this game, doing this was something for other publishers and developers to look and say, I've got a AAA game. I've got a blockbuster game. Is Instant Action going to work? What can Instant Action do?
It can be done.
It can. We have the technology.
We can build it
Better.
faster. Better. Faster.
Also stronger. Well, let's not. Anyway, the bottom line is that with Monkey Island, maybe it's not the game that you guys want to play right off the bat, but it is laying the way for other games to get on. It's a way for us to get noticed, people to say, yes, this technology works, get excited, and then put their games out with us.
Mm-hmm.
What has been really huge is the fact that you guys have responded so well to it, left your comments, played, checked it out, talked about it. You guys are showing that Instant Action has a great community and that we're capable of building a great community. So you're really helping yourselves when you talk about Monkey Island, when you play it, when you share it with your friends, when you embed it. You're helping pave the way for us to get more games to you. Which brings us around to the other thing we saw a lot on the blogs.
Which was...
Where's Legions?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's actually inside Secret Monkey Island. There's a... It's an Easter egg. If you go to the shopkeep dude, the old guy, when he leaves the shop, you can actually find a screen behind the checkout desk.
Oh, is there a screen back there?
Yeah, and if you go up to it and
yeah.
interact with it, you can play Legions.
You just play little Legions.
Uh-huh.
It should slap you. Is that true, James? No, that's not true. So,
But you can look.
I hope you didn't just leave the podcast and go play, because you're about to be sorely disappointed. But the thing people did say is, where is Legions? We want Legions back. We want our games back. We'll hear a lot about Marble Blast and think tanks, but Legions is the largest community. We hear a lot from them. The thing is that when you guys, everywhere we go, when we find Instant Action, we find a comment on a blog or an embed on the blog, and there's a comment about Legions. What that really helps to do is it helps us go to the people that make these decisions and say, look, people are excited, but people are also really want Legions back. So what you guys are doing is when you interact with the game and you make your opinions heard, do click that comment button. Do comment on blogs where you see the game. Do let your voice be heard, because that's the only way that we can talk to people. And when they say, hey, sure, do we need to work on Legions? Do we need to work on this? What's the most important next step? And you guys have done such a great job advocating for yourselves and advocating for this game that we've been getting a lot of attention. And being able to say, look, we need to bring Legions back sooner than later. people really want to play it.
And I also wanted to say, we actually have somebody that goes around all the internets and aggregates all the stories that are being covered by us and all gaming in general. So that gets passed around the entire company, and everybody's seeing the articles and the comments.
Right.
So
the most important thing you guys can do is, put your opinion on a blog post. Put your opinion out where everyone can see it. Make your voice, make the fact that you're an Instant Action community member known when you're in public, so that.
But actually,
make those arguments. But be civil.
Yeah, graceful.
Graceful, because if you swear or act like a nincompoop, then we think you're a nincompoop, and nincompoops get ignored. Nincompoop. So there's that.
Okay.
I noticed though you're a little dingy. Are you sleepy?
Sleepy. I'm tired.
It's almost like you've been in crunch mode for something.
I've been working a lot in the past couple of days.
10, 12-hour days, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost like you're working on a project that you're going into crunch mode for.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Coming up on a deadline, huh?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Interesting. So other than that, we've got that out. James obviously has been working on something that's exciting coming up. We're getting more momentum behind you, the community, requesting Legions and the other games to return. That's a huge important part of what we're doing, and a huge important part of how you can impact the growth and evolution of Instant Action. Please do keep that up. The most important thing you can do is, recommend this podcast to your friends, recommend people play Monkey Island, recommend people leave their comments behind in our Facebook application, recommend people leave their comments behind on the blog. Also, we've been working very closely with LucasArts. I've had a chance to meet their community manager as well as an excellent gentleman. He just wanted to say hello to the Instant Action community, welcome, and they're very excited that you guys.
He actually said that.
He did. He said welcome, the best thing that you can do too is head over to Facebook, go to look for Tales of Monkey Island. No, Monkey Island Adventures. Monkey Island Adventures is the Facebook page that you want to go to, become a fan to learn more about Monkey Island, and just say, hey, I came over from Instant Action. What that's going to do for LucasArts is let them know that you're a participating member of the Instant Action community, that we're excited, and that says to other companies, hey, this is a community that wants to play games, this is a community that we want to be bringing into our games as well. So when you represent yourself as a great member of our community, you're doing yourself a favor down the road. It's barely any work on your part. It's absolutely free. It helps us help you. So please do that.
So what's next after Monkey Island?
We still got to work on Braid. Absolutely, we're the arcade games. We're planning on bringing those back. So don't despair. We are working on it. A lot of people will ask me for a date every day. I appreciate your interest. I can't tell you how cool it is.
I actually got somebody asking me today.
Yeah, so. I can't tell you how cool it is that we haven't had the games up for a while and people are still asking questions. Don't stop asking. Remind us, keep us honest, keep us participating with you to do that. The best thing you can do though is just know that as soon as we know something, we will let you know. We're not hiding anything. We're not trying to conceal anything. So. I think that about wraps it up for now. Your time is valuable. Our time is valuable. We got to get back to work. The battery is dying. And I think I will leave it there. If you have questions, comments, anything you'd like to share with the community, leave it down here in the posts. We're going to start addressing your questions more directly in the coming podcast. So I think until next time, I'm Crash7800,
DrWiley,
and we'll see you in Instant Action. Kid in Nightmare on Elm Street that gets killed second.
No.
Yeah.
You're too cool. I'm gonna get killed. No.
Yeah. You figure as you figure out that Freddy Krueger is actually a problem, you get killed.
I'm the kid that will never get killed because it's going down and I'm not doing it.
Oh, it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, those people do get killed.
They die first.
They die first.
Second.
Well, as they do.
Together. The best murder scene, I think, is Friday the 13th. They're in the woods. Jason picks up the sleeping bag with people in it and just slams it against the tree.
Why are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think that was 6.
I'm going to do that to your face.
Might have been 7.
To your face.